Hi, I'm Mark Zicree, author of the best-selling Twilight Zone Companion, Guillermo del Toro's Cabinet of Curiosities, and the forthcoming book, My Ray Bradbury. Behind me is CBS, where Rod shot some of the great episodes of The Twilight Zone, and I'm going to be teaching a class about Rod Serling, Ray Bradbury, and Guillermo del Toro called Life Lessons from Serling, Bradbury, and del Toro. And I'll be basically conveying lessons that I learned directly from them that led to my having a career as a writer, producer in TV, selling best-selling books, selling pilots, it's earning millions of dollars, etc. And I think these are lessons that, they convey them to me, and I can certainly convey them to you. So I just wanted to take a minute or two to talk about how they came into my life, what I learned from them, how I applied it, and how you can too. So essentially, when I got out of college at 22, UCLA, I had my bachelor's degree, but I wanted to be a writer, producer in TV, and there were no classes in that, no way to learn it. So I thought, well, if I study one of the greatest TV shows ever made, The Twilight Zone, maybe I can learn how to do that job. So I started writing the Twilight Zone book at 22. Rod Serling's widow, Carol, gave me access to all of Rod's scripts, books, files, you name it, everything. His house was still intact in Pacific Palisades exactly as he'd left it, and it was a treasure trove. Well, that book came out. It was a huge bestseller. It got nominated for the American Book Award. And so by the time I was 22 or 23, I was applying what I learned from Rod Serling's lesson to launch my own career in television, which went very well. I rose from story editor to executive producer. I wrote and produced hundreds of hours of network television. Along the way, I got a call from Ray Bradbury, who was, again, one of my heroes. I'd grown up reading his books and loving them, of course. And he'd come across something I'd written, and he loved it. And he said, come over to the house. So I started coming over to his house and hanging out with him, and basically once a month for over 10 years. And then I ended up being nominated for the Hugo and Nebula Awards, which are the two top awards in science fiction, and I was opposite. Someone else being nominated for those same awards was Guillermo del Toro. So Guillermo's publisher reached out to me and said, how would you like to write a book with Guillermo del Toro? And of course I said yes, because I wanted to learn from him as well. So essentially I spent 5 years writing the Twilight Zone book. I spent 10 years hanging out with Ray Bradbury, and I spent 4 years hanging out with Guillermo del Toro, learning everything these guys had done in their own careers to launch themselves, to build the career, to make themselves household names, to change the face of film, TV, and books. And so it's been quite a journey. It's been a 40-year journey as a writer for me, a professional writer. And so then I just had this idea that I could convey some of the things they taught me, because what I've learned from them more than anything else is that you have to chart your own path, that everything they tell you generally about how to sell scripts, how to be a director, how to be a producer in film, TV, books, how to be a novelist, generally the how-to books are not going to guide you toward really punching through. And it's more about creating your own vision, creating your own path, and this is how they did it. And essentially my conversations with Guillermo and Ray and everything I learned from Serling, because I came across videotapes of him teaching a class in writing, and where he was totally candid. These had never been aired anywhere. And so what I learned from them was how to do this. It was like a recipe, and it's proven incredibly useful for me. So on February 21st, 2016, I'll be teaching these life lessons I learned from these giants. I'll be showing everything I've learned from them so you can apply it. It's a low-cost class, and you can take it in person or via Skype or downloadable audio from anywhere in the world. I hope you can join me, and I hope you can use these lessons to make your dreams come true. Talk to you again soon. And by the way, to sign up, you just can email me at Mark, M-A-R-C, Zicree, Z-I-C-R-E-E, @gmail.com. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.